is that system of technology simple, verifiable, and accurate? Why the many explanations? Why the kizungu mingi? It should be simple, accurate, and verifiable. What we've been shown is not simple, is not accurate. This court is still left with so many questions as to the true KIMS kit logins, as to the true and exact turnout of voters as at 5 p.m. on the 9th of August. You are told that parties must have their own agents to present things here. My petitioner is not a political party. He is not a candidate, but is a voter entitled to participate in elections and to present a petition. The obligation, legally speaking, is on IEBC to provide a free, fair, and verifiable election. There is no obligation on a voter like Hele Khalifa to hire and recruit agents all over the country to watch how the elections are conducted. If you do so, then you will forever relegate the participation of the people of Kenya in a free and fair election to the ability to hire and deploy over 46,000 agents in all the polling stations to watch over their vote and the votes of others. The question was asked, the question was raised by Mr. Ngatia, that election officials are tired, they need to go back to work. Convenience again. I say this, our constitutional values and provisions should not be sacrificed at the altar of convenience. If the election officials are tired and cannot do another election, please, we have more Kenyans who are willing to do this work properly. Give them that opportunity. And that ties to the point that was said, that Kenyans cannot be in elections in perpetuity. Kenyans must get it right. And I say this with due respect to this honorable court, that the Supreme Court has a higher obligation when it comes to this issue, to ensure that we get what we call regime legitimacy. In countries like DRC, once a presidential election is concluded, it goes to their Supreme Court, the Constitutional Court, to get a validation, regime legitimacy. That is what Helef is questioning here. In a fractious society, highly political like this, just remove that, highly political like this, a Supreme Court's decision gives regime legitimacy to that new regime. And when questions are raised like we've done, then the Supreme Court, and when you consider the margin by which the purported declared winner has surpassed the victory, that legitimacy should not be granted by this court at this point. I want to address a few questions that were asked by the learned judges. Number one, by Justice Ibrahim, is there a lacuna in the law if we nullify, in God's grace, these elections? And, if we indict Wafula Chebukati? The answer is very simple. Article 142 of the Constitution, the president who is in office shall continue in office until a new one is sworn in. There is no lacuna in the law. The second point, Mr. Chebukati is not immortal. He could even resign from his office. Does it mean that this country can collapse if Mr. Chebukati resigned from his office today? No. Elections will still be held. We'll still have within our governance, we have a working parliament, we have a national executive, we have a judiciary. All these questions, all these issues can be addressed within those existing parameters. And when I say the president will continue in office, of course, within a narrowed mandate, but the systems and the functions of government